welcome back to my channel German Lessons by Unnati. That is me. So today we are going to learn how we can construct sentences in German on our own. Now you might be thinking that in title I have mentioned that we are learning two verbs, haben and sein. Then why am I talking about sentences? So let me tell you that all the sentences in German depend on the verbs which are used in the sentence. Haben and sein are two of them. So we'll start making sentences by learning the conjugations of the verb. Now what do I mean by conjugation of verb? Okay, let's understand this with an easy example. For example, I take a English verb only, which is to have. Now we usually say I have, you have, he has, she has, it has, we have, they all have, and you all have, right? So did you notice that we use two things here, have and has. It depends which pronoun we are using. Similarly, in German, we need to conjugate a verb. Now here where conjugation comes. We need to conjugate a verb according to I, you, he, she, and whatever pronouns I just used. Okay? So we'll conjugate the verbs in this session, and in next session I'll give you some examples on how you can make sentences on your own. So let's conjugate the verbs haben and sein. They are the king and queen of the verbs. Now why do I call them king and queen? You'll know this in later lessons because they are used widely in German. Okay? So without wasting any time, let's start. Okay, so on the basis of which pronouns do we conjugate a verb? The pronouns are I, you, he, she, it, we, you, the formal one, they, and you all. Okay? So, respectively, we'll call it as ich for I, du for you, er for he. Are you repeating after me? Good. Sie for she, es for it, wir for we, sie with a capital S for the formal you, sie for they. Now you need to identify according to the sentence that which sie are we using. Is it the she one or the they one? Okay. Next one is ihr. Yes, this is for you all. So we conjugate verbs on the basis of these pronouns. First, let's understand what do haben and sein stand for. Haben is a verb which means to have. Yeah, like the one we discussed earlier just now, have has. Sein means to be. Okay, now it's really easy to conjugate the verbs. Let me tell you how. First, let's see the conjugations, then I'll give you a little tip. Haben is the main verb. For ich, we will conjugate it habe. Please repeat. Du hast, sie hat, sie haben, the main form of the verb. Here the sie is for they. Then ihr hat. Well done. Now let me tell you the pattern in which it is like, and in similar pattern you can conjugate all the verbs. So let me tell you the tip. For ich, which means I, there always an e ending in the end. Like in habe, we rejected en and just simply put a e as an ending for ich. Then du has an st ending. Like in hast, we wrote st at the last. It's not habst, it's hast. Okay, remember this thing. Okay, in ARSZ it is T ending. Hat. Similarly in IHAR also it's T ending. And in VRZZ it's always the natural form of the verb. The EN ending, HABEN. Okay, so let's come to the next verb, which is SEIN. Now, conjugation of SEIN is a bit different, but don't worry. This conjugation is just for SEIN. All the other verbs will be conjugated just like HABEN. So let's go with SEIN first. Ich bin. Du bist. Sie ist. Wir sie sein. Ihr seid. So you saw, it's totally different from haben. Don't worry, I told you that all the other verbs will be conjugated just like haben. This is just an exception. Don't worry. Remember the conjugations of these verbs. Similarly, you can conjugate any verb, but according to haben. Like ish has E ending, du has ST ending, ARSZ has T ending, IHAR also has T ending, and VRZZ have the main form of the word with the EN ending. Okay, so this is really easy and I know you all can conjugate any verb easily now. In the next lesson, we'll see how we can construct sentences. Okay, and we'll learn some new verbs too. So, was it interesting to learn the first two verbs of your German? Yes, haben and sein are really nice and really important to remember. Don't worry, they aren't that difficult. Believe me. So, in next lesson, as I told you, we'll be seeing that how we can construct sentences in German. Till then, keep revising, keep smiling, stay home, stay safe. Bye-bye.